Hey Pisces, welcome to your June Tarot reading. You've reached Wild Pearl Tarot. We're going to get right into it. Make sure you stick around to the very end. That's when I ask Tarot for advice, which is always very helpful. I'm a Pisces. I love you and I love us. It feels in the pre-shuffle and intuitively, it just feels right now like we can go two ways in a direction. We can get ourselves worried and worked up about details, you know, things like the impressions we've left on somebody or whether or not something is going to go through or fall through. And we are being beckoned to look at the big picture and practice the muscle of not giving a shit. Whatever muscle that is. Big picture is going to give us relief. It's going to de-stress us immediately. And it's one of those muscles that we don't often work out. Most of us, we usually go headfirst into caring, just pure caring about people and things and inanimate objects. Like we care and we're very good at that. But so this is an opportunity to just the relief of not giving a shit about some of the details. They'll work themselves out. I just had to get that off my chest. It was coming through in your pre-shuffle. It's coming through intuitively. If you're still with me, let's get right into June. June 2023, we're only going to take the cards that volunteer themselves. We don't force anything. If they fly out upside down, we read them that way, but we start out with all of them facing upright. Oh, that one wants to go. Yep. All right, so we have fire already showing up in your reading. We've got 10 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. I don't think Pisces are going to be taking any shit this month, but more importantly, you're really embracing your independence. We start out with 5 of Swords, and 5 of Swords is about really fighting without scruples. It's really like, it is not being afraid of any kind of conflict or anything. It's like, you're there. You're going to be able to see everything very clearly, raw, no denial. But I don't think, being Pisces, they don't typically jump into the fight to have fun, you know? So let's unpack these meanings. But basically, we've got 9 of Pentacles, which is all about financial independence, doing what you've got to, and really enjoying the fruits of your labor. So you could be looking at some huge monetary gains coming in June and some things paying off. And I do feel like a big reason why these things are paying off is because you're willing to get into the competition, to look at things in their raw, you know, the raw daylight, and you know, none of that Neptune energy that Pisces can embrace, which is the energy of illusion and dreams and imagination, which is very beautiful. It's awesome that we have that ability. It allows us to be very good in the realm of relationships, connecting with others, the arts, all those things. June is about like motivation, ambition, and financial independence, getting the fruits of your labor, financial gain for what you put into something, taking bold action with the Knight of Wands. There might be something that does come to an end. We need to unpack this a little bit. It might have been in your past. It could have been an ending that was not pleasant, but for some reason it's coming out in your tarot reading. So I promise you we'll unpack that for you. Wheel of Fortune. This is a beautiful card. This is Major Arcana, which means it's one of the 22 big messengers of the deck. And this means either something is coming back around, like an opportunity or a person, or it's just simply a message letting you know karmically you're in the right place at the right time for something to happen here. It's always a good sign. I love the Wheel of Fortune. Let's unpack these. So let's talk about this conflict, the 5 of Swords. Why is this showing up for Pisces in June? The Devil. All right, so this is talking about something that, like a pattern. This might be something that pops up that creates conflict in your life. What is this pattern, the Devil? The illusion of being stuck in something. Being stuck, right? The 8 of Swords. Being stuck within a structure, the Hierophant card came out, so it could be stuck in an old way of doing things, stuck in a limited frame of thought, a limited tradition, or this does rule over institutions. So feeling like you're stuck within the structure of the institution, and it's creating conflict. You're no longer in June, you're no longer in a place of complacency or compromise. You're going to be butting up against the walls of whatever structure this is for you. And since it's the energy that I'm reading, all of you guys are going through different things. I hope that I can do that for you. I hope that I can make it clear enough so that it applies. And of course, if it does not, do not try to make it fit, right? It might not be a reading, but I hope that this is helpful. So you will find yourself butting up up against walls, an old way of doing things that you may not agree with. It feels, and the question that pops up in my mind is, why do we do it this way? Is it necessary? If it doesn't work for you, then it looks like June is a month for you to do that, to really see. And then we get into the Nine of Pentacles energy, which is all about your own independent abundance. So let's talk about that. It's about being comfortable, self-sufficient. And I emphasize that word because it goes hand in hand with butting up against the institution, because what comes up with traditions, institutions, structured belief systems, the Hierophant, all that is embraced by the Hierophant, making you feel stuck. It means there's others. Others are in the picture of that. There are rules involved. There are books, rules, ways of doing things. That talks about others somehow being involved, their opinions, the history they've left, or the path they've tread. You get the idea. Well, we go from that energy, butting up against it, into the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see what Tarot has to say about that. It's about being comfortable, about enjoying what you've made happen yourself. We have Six of Wands, which is absolute victory, and we have Page of Swords. So, swords, they are all about communication, ideals, excuse me. This is all about learning something new around your own independence, about embracing your own independence, realizing you can actually thrive on your own, doing things your way, and you're open to these bright, fresh new ideas. Also, you could be doing a lot of this and this, online research, social media, putting out content, looking at other people's content, seeing how they're doing it, updating your approach. You're going to have victory with the Six of Wands. You don't want to sit on your laurels too long, but you'll definitely be able to pat yourself on the back, because I think you're going to see the rewards in June. Really cool, you guys. Whew. Ten of Swords, this tough ending. Maybe you felt a little betrayed or sabotaged in the past. What is this coming up for? Nine of Cups. I think you're putting to rest whatever that was. And you know what this feels like, you guys? It feels like, ha ha. If that's what it feels like. It feels like you're proving any of your doubters wrong. It feels like you have basically gotten huge motivation, a fire to prove them all wrong, to show them what's up, to do things your way. That is the energy of this reading. And not only that, the fire keeps going with the Knight of Wands. Who's this Knight of Wands? This is taking bold action. This is confidence. This is moving forward with more speed towards the Ace of Pentacles. Money coming in. You are going to be rewarded financially and abundantly for your choice to act solo, for your choice to embrace your own independent thought around whatever it is that you're going through here. What else do we have? Seven Pentacles. And you know what? You're going to finally see your harvest come in. This guy is tired. He's standing by all his harvest, what he's planted. The Pentacles talk about self-value, self-worth, also all the work we put into something. This is a moment of reflection. As you go through June and into July, you're going to pick up speed, you're going to gain more energy, you're going to gain more motivation as you start to see the rewards, the fruits of your labor. That fire is going to grow in you. And then Wheel of Fortune. Anything about the Wheel of Fortune for my Pisces? Five of Wands. Oh, keep talking to me. Five of Wands. What else? Two of Cups. Now you could have had a bit of a clash with a partner, somebody who you were working with. Either way, they had opinions that mattered to you somehow in what you were doing. So that old conflict could come up again somehow. What about it? Yeah, and it might mean there might be, what's the cost, right? The cost of this conflict. Well, it could mean that somebody's going to be shut out, you know, kind of, it's time to move on. Perhaps this is a partnership. What about this Five of Pentacles? Yeah, it looks like you're going to see a side that you didn't see. The wool is being pulled from over your eyes. There is something, and I think that there's that same rawness. Here's that rawness, the ability to see truth without any delusion or illusion. We've got some kind of deception connected with a partnership here, and it's coming back around somehow. In June and July, I think you're going to be separating yourself from anybody who is not energetically, financially, motivationally helping you, pushing you. If they're, the word is obstruction, if they are obstructing your path, you're going to have to move on. So the beauty in this reading is that you can see what is, and you're turning that truth into motivation. You're turning it into a spark that propels you forward with rewards. It's a really strong reading. It's really exciting. Let's get advice. So advice for Pisces, the month of June. It feels like it's going into July for sure. Advice for my Pisces. Advice from Tarot for my Pisces. We have, for the second time, the Knight of Wands. This is just confirmation. Like, be fiery, take bold action, be confident, just go for it. Go Pisces. Okay, you've got two flying out. They flew out together. There's a choice you're gonna make. It might be super scary to make with the Two of Swords. Her eyes are blindfolded because it's hard to feel her intuition. If you can find a way to shove that fear out of the way or any anxiety, you'll be able to see the choice you need to make. It's gonna make you very, very happy. The Ten of Cups coming forward as a reward for that bold action. Anything else for, one sec. Anything else from Tarot for advice for our Pisces? What is this Three of Swords? I do feel like you guys, in light of a disappointment, in light of a hard ending, in light of some type of sabotage or betrayal, this all turns into energy, turns into the sun. Wow, this couldn't be more clear, you guys. Beautiful. This is recovery. This is being your own answer. This is being your own savior. I adore you. If you'd like me to send you my prayers, my love, and my light, say hi in the comments. Even if you're shy like me and you just want to send me an emoji, I'll be able to see ya, send it out to you. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.